Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. This is episode 3 of Fictional Fatales. I don't know if you guys are enjoying these, but episode 3. Last episode was Ryuko versus Ruby, is where I gave my thoughts on the battle. I honestly think Ryuko would win. But this time, we're going to be looking at Mr. X and the Pyramid Head, or the Executioner, if you go by, DBD. So, let's get into it. So let's start with Mr. X because I like him a little more than Pyramid Head. Uh, so his powers are he is stronger than an average human. He can. He has a second form called the Super Tyrant, is where he has a large claw for an arm, or in the original, large two claws for arms, and that he turns into this form when he loses his trench coat. When he loses that, so that happens. Um, and he can also the reason why he has a trench coat is so it can keep his normal form, like his form, hidden, and so he can blend into society. That's why he has a fedora in the remake. Also, so he can look a little fancy. Um, Also, he is a more intelligent version of the Tyrant from Resident Evil 0 and 1. So he can do more stuff. He can break through walls with ease, which that's really cool if you think about it. Also, he can hear gunfire, gunshots from like a mile away, something like that. But his origins is he was created by the Umbrella Corporation, and the he was a more of a, I would say, like 2.0 or 3.0 if you count the Proto Tyrant from Resident Evil 0. He was a 3.0 of the Tyrants. So, he was made, he did stuff, that's cool. And then what's it called? He was sent out one Tyrant was sent out to retrieve a sample of the G virus that was located with Sherry Birkin as like a pendant or like a necklace. And he was also tasked with killing any remaining survivors. So that's why he hunts down Leon and Claire. In the remake, he can take a lot of damage. Like, he can survive most ammunition in that game. Like, he can be stunned, but it takes a lot of ammo, unless you have the infinite rocket launcher. That's and the minigun. Those two things are the things that knock him out. Um, for a short while. Also, he was able to be killed by William, but it was only in the remake. Which, if he were to take a dunk in lava, Mr. X, he would probably die in the remake, but in the original, he was able to survive and turn into the Super Tyrant. And then we go to Pyramid Head, which he is a manifestation of different emotions. That's what the wiki said. Let me pull it up real quick to make sure I am correct. Mundo. So, you know, I'm doing that. Cool. Now, he was made to more of be like a, guardian for some people. I spelled pyramid wrong. Pyramid. Did I spell pyramid? I don't know how to spell pyramid. Hold on. Pyre. I spelled it like, yeah, no. Pyramid. How do you spell pyramid? bro. It, is there literally no freaking wiki for Pyramid Head? Or am I spelling it wrong? Pyramid. Okay, there's an M there, and I think I misplaced the I. Sorry about this invin, uh, that's how. Okay. Pyramid Head. Okay, there we go. Pyramid Head, also known as Red Pyramid Thing, or Red Pyramid, or, or Triangle Head, or the Executioner. This guy has a lot of. And he was introduced in 2001's installment Silent Hill 2. Oh, and just to let you know, Mr. X was showed up. Mr. X was first shown, or first. Oh my God, what's the name? Was first. His first appearance was in Resident Evil 2 in 1998. So yeah, there's that. Like I was saying, Pyramid Head is a manifestation of feelings and emotions. Um, oh, and I think it's more of like dread and stuff. Um, trying to find something about him. He's also a master taxidermist because he can make things that I don't want to talk about really. Um, Pyramid Head is also he can he can form a wave of cicadas, I think it's called, and it can you know um it can turn into a wave of barbed wires, and it can, I don't remember other things it can do. Um um he can also dig a trench into the ground and like raise it up. That's from DBD. Um, yeah, barbed wires are a big part of Pyramid Head's character because Silent Hill has a lot of things with barbed wires for some reason. Is that like a fetish or something, bro? You good? Sorry about that. I'm taking a drink. Okay. Um. Also, he has a very very long sword. It's not a sword. It's a knife. It is raining and storming out. Just to let you guys know. And also, he also has a spear, which not a lot of people know he has, but he does, which is pretty cool. Uh, like I was saying, he resides in Silent Hill, and that's like the main part of his character, emotions, all that. I think most of the creatures in Silent Hill are like made from emotions of the little girl who was burned, um, aka sacrificed. Also, I'm gonna play out how the battle will go on, but I'm gonna say something a little bit. Um, I'm thinking of getting a Patreon, so you guys can like donate if you guys wanted. Those like few people who are actually subscribed to my channel. Um, um, you know, Patreon is pretty cool. Uh, so I might get a Patreon. So you be looking out for my Patreon. Same name, Jason Killer 119, all that. Okay, let's get to the battle. So it starts off. Mr. X. Holy frick, I forgot the word. Mr. X confused. He doesn't know where he is. It's foggy. He sees a clock tower. He remembers it. He walks to the clock tower, breaks through the wall, looks around, sees a gun. He remembers the same gun that Leon used to wield. But it's modified. It has barbed wire on it. He walks to the table it's on. Then he turns around. A figure is behind him. But it's not an ordinary man, nor female. It has a pyramid for a head. It has a large sword-like knife. Mr. X charges. Mr. X charges at the at the being and trying to punch it, trying to land a blow, but it blocks. Mr. X's hand hurts for some reason. Mr. X gets pushed back by the creature. He tries to land another blow, misses. The, the creature slashes his leg. Mr. X isn't phased. Mr. X punches the creature's head. It makes a dent in the pyramid. It reforms back to its normal state. Then the pyramid-headed being slashes Mr. X with its knife. Then Mr. X tackles the being out of the clock tower. They fall. The being disappears. Mr. X thinks it's over, but then it reappears with a spear. It throws it at Mr. X. It lands in his mouth. While trying to take it out, gasping for air, he finally accepts his death. Then the being returns again, but this time with a wave of cicadas. They swarm Mr. X. Then the being forms in front of Mr. X. He stabs him, slashes him. Mr. X falls, and then explodes. The being thinks Mr. X is dead, but it hears a roar. It turns around. The super tyrant comes out of the flames, stabs the being. The super tyrant stabs the being, then tears it in half. While the being's upper half tries to crawl away, the super tyrant rips off the pyramid. It crushes it. It's over. Mr. X won. Ooh, I think that was my best. No, I think that was my favorite like storytelling feat of a battle. Either that or Shadow versus Venom or Venom versus Shadow, whatever. And so I did this earlier today. I accidentally deleted the footage, so I had to redo it. So this is my second attempt. So I'm gonna make sure I don't delete this. It's because I had a bunch of videos in my video catalog, and I was running out of space, so I deleted them, and I accidentally deleted this one. But you know, all ends and well, whatever. So thank you for watching this episode. If you did, the next episode is episode 4, which is Nemesis versus Juggernaut. Trust me, they have a lot more in common than you think. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.